Some big old horns on the bad boys. Don't want to tussle with them. What is happening, guys? Back again. Today we're going to be doing a wee hill climb. The plan for today is to get up Ben Vorlich. Now there's two Ben Vorlichs. I've already done one. This is the other. This is Ben Vorlich at Loch, which is just down there. So we're going to get up this today. It's about 950 metres. Shouldn't take too long. Pretty sure I can see it way in the distance up there. And once we get up there, we're going to do the bridge walk to Stuc, Chroin, I believe it's pronounced. So we'll tick off 2 munros today, but it is a beautiful May day. It is the 2nd of May, I believe, today. And the weather the last few days has been spot on. As you can see, a few clouds in the sky, but plenty of sunburn in the cars today. I was brave and decided no sun cream, so we'll see how that turns out. But very happy to be back out. It's been a while since we've had a video. Life has been hectic. After the last video in the winter, you know, just busy with work, the kids, life. Happy to be back out today and hopefully start putting out videos a bit more regularly now. Now that the crazy period is out the way, we're coming into summer, weather's better and life has settled down a bit. So let's get on with it. I'll crack on with this hill and I'll see you in a bit. It's a serious gaff, that. That is a serious gaff. Wow. There are some views here. Cracking day. Couldn't ask for better. Need to keep the hat on though. Need to keep the hat on. Sun is out. Need to protect the old dog's bed. Otherwise I will fry. The joys of being a ginger bastard. But we're about a quarter of the way up. You can see in the distance up there, see a few folk up the top at the minute, and then we'll tap that trig and we'll grab a steak bait from Greg's. Bagged one of them this morning and a sausage roll, and then we'll get across to Stuc, Chroin. So 2 for 1. Looking forward to it. It's not too bad going so far, path's decent. So it's busy, very busy. You can tell the sun's out in Scotland because the hills are alive. But let's crack on. Feeling good. I went a run yesterday. I did what was it? About 7k, 8k around my village. Probably not a great idea because I knew I was doing this today, but it was nice and I wanted to get out. So we'll see how the legs cope, but we're good for now. Just about shit myself there. Could hear someone screaming. I was like, what the fuck is that? It was coming from up that hill. It's like, has someone fell and they get stuck? It took me a couple of minutes to realise there's fucking sheep up there giving it the old bar. Genuinely thought someone had taken a tumble. There she is. Nearly at the top. Another 30-40 metres and we're there. Done. Made it. Well, we made it. Tap in, Ben Vorlich. Next up is Stuc Chroin. But before we do that, I'm going to get a cup of tea and have some baguette. Stuc Chroin, I believe, is that ridge up there. I believe, I'm not 100%. I'll put out the trail in a minute and see what's what, and if it is, how the hell I get there. But for now, tea and some lunch. Let's do that. You won't really pick it up on camera, but that is a steep drop off. If my baguette goes down there, I'm not going after it. Fuck that. Just went through some proper heartbreak, boys. Realised I've left my steak bakes in the car. Disappointed. I don't even think this trip is worth it now. Right, we're back moving again. As I thought, the path changed. It's taken me going down here, and I think we're going to drop a fair bit of elevation and then head back along this ridge somewhere and up to there at Stuc Chroin. So a fair bit of drop and then another not too bad a climb when it looks at Stuc Chroin. You're getting smashed, big boy. Let's go. Tell you what, this bit is steep, and what you wouldn't want is one of those fuckers to start tumbling while you're down there, because that would pick up a fair bit of pace in its way down, and if that hits you, you are cooked. I'm actually going to need to go down pretty far, and then we're going to need to go up quite steep, so this is going to be fun. So we need to get up that some way. The path is going to go along that bit. I don't really know where it goes up there. I can't see where the path goes, but it doesn't look like we're going to cross any little streams either, which is unfortunate, but it's not as warm, and I do have a little bit of water left, so we're fine. The path, I think, goes here and then around there, and there's a little path over there that's snaking up there to get us up. Not bad. It is, what time is it? 4 o'clock. So we'll still get, I don't know, like 5 hours of light left. Good little afternoon. Timed it perfect, to be honest, because the temperature was quite warm today. But it's just this breeze starting to cool down a bit. Plenty of light left. Clouds have come in a little, but it's not raining, it's not cold. That's all you need. That is all you need. Only thing missing is a little stream, a little water source. There was some standing water back here, but I know the filter would handle it. I just don't want to clog it up when I don't need to. Do you know what I mean? I prefer running water, a little stream. No point in putting it through it and I don't need to. Boys, result. Absolute result, man. Look at that. Yes. Right, I'm going to dust this off. I'm just going to let it soak into the filter for a minute. Fill my bottle, drink that, refill, and then we crack on up this. Ah, big old steep one. Right, I am sort of sideways to the big ridge. Came up a fair bit, passing people up there. Filled my water bottle up, but I think I need a new filter. The flow rate was terrible, and I've only used it like 3 times, but it has sat in a drawer unused. So I don't know, I've got the water upside down at the minute, soaking into the filter. Maybe it's just dried up and it needs to get a bit wet to let the water start to seep through. I don't know. Filled about half my bottle. That'll do us until we get to the top, and then I can squeeze a bit more in. But we're just going up the little staircase. I think we're through the worst of it now. That was horrible down there. But it is 4:30. Sunset is at 9 tonight, so we'll still get 4 hours of light, and it'll be quick to be back. I think on the way back there's a path that sort of goes around there and along. Maybe that'll mean I don't have to go up Ben Vorlich again. I don't know. I'll check the route when we get to the top, but for now I'm putting this thing away, I'm putting my music on, and I'm going to fucking power up the rest of this because I want to get this done. Little cairn. I'm assuming that's to let us know we're nearly there. Wow, this has been a hike. So we're nearly there. That's the top of Ben Vorlich. Just that's where we were. That's where we had lunch. So we're on the opposite side now. That bit we just came up was very steep. That's going to be horrible to go back down. With tired legs, but nearly there. Nearly there. What a day.
What a day.
I don't know what rock pile. I don't know what rock pile is the summit. So I'm just going to fucking tap them all. Let's get this one. And let's put a little. There we go. This one done. Aye, there's no. I can't see a trig point. So I've got no idea which one's which. All I know is this mountain has been smashed. I'm going to sit and get a quick drink, and then I'm getting my ass down, head back to the car. Stuck a Chroin, get smoked. Well, I'll tell you something. I knew, said it when we were going up, that section was going to be a nightmare to come back down. And I was right. This is horrible. It's just the ground is just so full of this like rock and mud. I can only imagine what this would be like when it was raining. This is a break your leg ankle situation, and it's even more so when you're trying to record like a fucking idiot, as if getting this clip in for YouTube is more important than not breaking my leg. But I think we'll be alright. We've still got a fair bit of this to go. As you can see, it's just all winding through the rocks and pebble and it's steep. It's hard to get an impression through the camera, the steepness of it. But up there, like, I was standing still and I just started sliding on the rocks. I thought, well, that's gonna be good. Managed to fucking stop myself surfing down the side of the mountain. But the route, I think I was right earlier, it's going to take me along that ridge there instead of going back up to Ben Vorlich, which is a pleasant surprise. I just need to get through this horrible bit of terrain and then smooth sailing from there. Right, I'm going to get this camera away and I'm going to crack on the fuck down this mountain before I take a tumble. I'll see you at the bottom. Well, we're finally past that part. That was awful. That was absolutely awful. Going up and coming down. Just a really bit of shit terrain. But it's evened out now. It makes it easier to get across. We're not far away from that little ridge. My legs are alright, but what is powering me on here, what is powering me through this, is the thought of 2 steak bakes sitting in my car. I am looking forward to that. I love a Greg steak bake me. Although this bit of the path is quite muddy. this shit. Oh, better than that. Fucking hell, nearly went there. Better than whatever it was I just went through there. I don't know who put this as the route back on a footpath, but when I find that person, they're going to get a swift kick in the balls. I have been ankle deep in mud 4 times. There's just no way around it. It is shit. We are finally back on a gravel path. That was awful. Absolutely awful. That was a mile, probably a mile and a half of just bog, and it's been pretty sunny here and dry for the last few weeks, so I can't begin to imagine what that would be like in the winter or the spring where it's been pissing down. That, you just couldn't do that honestly, unless you had proper waders, gaiters, a lot. Unless you're just a fucking maniac that doesn't care, you can just go knee deep in mud without a care in the world. But the speed in which you would do it, it must be so slow, because that was awful. I passed a couple of guys about half a mile ago who were really struggling with it. They were all over the place. Don't think the guys had great balance or anything. They were slipping, sliding. Because I seen them, they must have left Stuc Chroin well before me, like 45 minutes. But they're just obviously not able to keep up any sort of pace. I passed them and the guys just looked miserable. They looked absolutely miserable, and I know how they feel because that part was miserable. Hi, hopefully I can get back out soon, get another video. As I say, from the camp in November was the last time I've been out properly. I did do Ben Lomond again with a friend, but didn't record it, just a wee day out. And I've done a few castles and stuff with the kids and that, but I've just not had a chance to come out and do this. Just life's been mad, obviously. After last year, you know, me and Steph separated. It's just took a while to get into some sort of routine, but we're in a great routine now. You know, I'm back at the gym, hammering the gym. Me and the kids will get weekends on and off, so when I've got the kids, I'm looking to spend time with them, going to the park, zoo, all that sort of stuff. So life is really good at the minute. I've met someone, you know, you can't keep a good guy down. Started seeing an amazing girl called Emma, who, oh fucking hell, will never see me again because I've broke my fucking neck coming down Stuc Chroin. Started seeing an amazing girl called Emma, and you know, that's part of the reason why I've not really had a video up, because we're just a new thing, you know. Been three months in, but just really enjoying that phase in your relationship. I don't know if she'll be out with me at any point in the videos. She's not a big fan of being in the camera, but I will get some solo trips as well. I've got a plan which I really want to do, is the West Highland Way, to camp along the West Highland Way in the summer. So that is on the bucket list. But as a life update, things are amazing. Just taking a day at a time, enjoying this sort of new phase that I'm going through with my new girlfriend. You know, and all the things that come with it, dates and trips and nights in, nights out. Hi, going well. I'm really happy at the minute.
Happy as Larry, could not be happier.
So I just need to see how that goes. Do you know what I mean? It's like I say, it's very new. Been 3.5 months. I think we started We started seeing in January, but no complaints so far. She's very, very, very similar to me, which I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing, but we share the exact same personality, you know. Very dark humour. She loves a sick joke and a sick meme. She wasn't really big for nature or hiking and stuff like that, but she's really started coming in. We go a lot of walks and stuff together, and been to see a few castles and Oban and road trips and that. She loves that. So we'll see what happens, but things are at the minute, and I'm looking forward to seeing where they go. Well, that's us back in the car. That was a long day, but what a hike that is. It was a good couple of mountains. Path back from Stuc to Chroin was horrendous, but aye, glad to be back in the car now, and more importantly, got a couple of steak bakes just waiting on my arrival. I'm glad to be back in the car though. My feet are killing me. That was such a rocky path to be back, even with the boots on. Could just feel every boulder at the end. Definitely got some blisters. But aye, I'm going to call it a day here, and I'm going to get my arse up the road for a scran. Thank you very much for watching. I'll catch you next one trips. See ya.